South Chase is $5 movies, bro.
I had to. That's nothing like his laugh, but I just...
Bro, I thought it was close to what it was.
That's not bad.
Really?
It's not terrible. No.
Do your best Joker laugh.
That's SpongeBob.
You sound like SpongeBob. All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Patchy Beards.
Le Patchy Beard Bonjour.
And
We're gonna rename our podcast to the Patchy Beard Project. I'm kidding.
well,
Patch.
I'm
kinda
freshly
cool with
shaven, so I am no longer a member of the Patchy Beards.
You know, but we should revamp the
shoot.
logo and everything too.
no,
So
Yeah, why not?
probably.
we'll see where that goes.
But as you guys can see, we're not live. Completely
not.
forgot about that.
I just asked you too. I was like, are you good?
He did ask you, and I ignored it.
I didn't even hear you at all. But we're all here today.
Yeah.
Again. This is a good trend that's been happening.
Well-
this is 2 of the last 4 weeks.
Well, last week we didn't even do one.
All right, so that's bad.
Yeah.
Last week for me, I said that I had a lot of things that came up, which did, but mostly was because I needed to preach.
Yeah.
I figured.
So I needed that I needed those last 2 days, bro. I needed that Monday and that Tuesday.
Everything leading up to Monday night was like so nerve wracking because we were like, us three were like, okay, we're gonna do it. All right, cool. And then I was waiting for Marlon to respond, but he never responded. And then he tells me he couldn't go. So then I was waiting for him to respond. He never did until like 7:30 ish around there. So I was like, by that time, forget it. That was it. Oh, he's going live now.
I went on a cruise, guys. No, wait, did I already talk about that?
Dude, that was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, never mind. Then forget about that.
Oh, did something else happen that you remembered?
No, I thought I never talked about it.
Yeah, he talked
Like
about
I
it.
thought that we just happened to, I don't know.
Just
For
skip
some
over it.
reason, yeah, like we just skipped over it. But no, man, there's a lot that's happening now.
Yo, I want to ask you guys a question real quick.
Okay.
Have y'all been to Miami?
yeah.
Like recently?
Recently or?
Yeah.
No.
Have y'all been to the ghetto part of Miami?
Yeah.
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 In a
Dude.
Mercedes, bro, and I had everybody staring at me.
Bro, I went to Miami the other day with my dad because we had to do like a delivery. We went to a Bravo supermarket that they just opened. All right. And I've never been to Miami before. So this was like my first impression.
You never been to
How long
Miami?
you been
Never
living in
to
Florida?
Miami.
And his whole
My
life,
whole
he was
life,
born
bro.
here.
I was born and raised in Florida, Orlando.
That's
boy, man.
sad, bro.
Wow.
And so,
And you know what? Miami's closer to us than your house is. So that's kind of crazy
I
that you
know.
haven't
It
gone to
is
Miami.
actually. It
It's
is.
real crazy.
It is, bro.
Stupid.
It's an hour to get to where we are, and then the 3 hours.
So we were delivering these tables to this Bravo, and we walk inside. It looked like it used to be a Winn-Dixie, what the Bravo was, but when you went inside, it was a Publix. Like it looked like a Publix on the inside, like they just opened it and stuff. Dude, this place was armed to the teeth, bro. They had 2 security guards, 2 Jamaican security guards. Both
They
with-
messed up right there, Jamaicans.
Bro, no, you're making me crazy. So they had like two vests with magazines, right? They're like one right here and then like a belt strap.
Like Reader's Digest or?
No, like ammo clips, bro.
Oh, okay.
Stupid. Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about. We play Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
Yo, it says we're having trouble loading this video. Anyway.
That's another issue. The Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So one had an assault rifle, bro. I'm not kidding. He had like an assault
Jeez.
rifle, and then the other one had like a little pocket right here, and he had his hand in it.
Like a pistol in
like a
it?
pistol in it, like, and another one on the side. He's just walking around the store, bro. And they caught somebody stealing meat. Like he had his shirt full of meat. He was wearing like a sweater, and he had meat all under his stuff. As we're delivering the tables, bro, and I'm standing next to the table, it's like, bro, someone here is gonna try to steal these tables, bro. Someone here is gonna try. And so my dad was making conversation with one of the security guards, and we had a Jamaican table there, and so we were showing them the Jamaican table. We were trying to just. Leave
Yeah,
him close
like
to the table.
trying to-
Oh, look at this table, man. We just made this domino table. It's Jamaica. He's like, yeah, we played dominoes a lot. But they take it super
Yeah,
seriously.
man.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was my first impression of Miami. Little little like Boricua stores and stuff like that. Have,
Yeah,
like,
that's the
security
ghetto
guards
part,
armed
but-
to the teeth, bro.
But when you go to the luxurious part, it's just packed, bro. Bro, literally, bro, there's no parking.
No,
You drive for hours just to
Nah,
find a little parking
parking's
spot.
like 15 bucks.
And then
too.
you're going to pay for parking.
Yeah.
dang.
And then you're going to walk, bro, forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
It's so weird because I was around where the Miami Heat play. And that area is weird because it's like they have the arena, it's nice and everything.
And it's mad ghetto.
And everything surrounding is like, ugh,
Yeah.
like, ugh, sketchy, bro. Bro, it smells like straight out beepy everywhere, bro. Like everywhere.
When I
it
think
smells
of
terrible in that
Miami,
city.
like I said, I've only been that time, but I think of Kimbo Slice and like the backyard fights
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. You remember those
Yeah.
videos? Those videos are crazy,
He died.
bro. Yeah, he did die.
Yeah.
Hey,
Apparently, Masvidal was like, he
Yeah,
did
he
the
fought
same
him.
thing.
Mm.
Yeah,
fought
like,
him.
he went, I don't remember that.
I don't either.
But he's from Miami too, and that's how he got his start. Dude's a superstar now. Like, legit.
Yep.
He's having Nate Diaz, right?
Yeah, he's fighting Nate Diaz now.
Bro, it's gonna be a
That's
huge
crazy.
fight. Can't wait for
They
that.
just had a championship on Saturday. It was actually UFC 234 or 243. It was
Yeah.
Israel Adesanya
Yeah.
and Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah. With that being said, we're actually gonna start our own backyard fights. The Patchy Beards,
Yeah.
beat down.
Nah, have you
Bare
guys
knuckles.
seen, yo, have you guys seen the YouTube channel Street Beefs?
Nah.
Bro, check that out. That is literally the backyard fights. They have an entire league. And it's backyards. Or they do it in like random places,
Mhm.
but it's people fighting and they have records and everything.
Dang, bro.
You could either do MMA, you can do just straight boxing, and you could do the bare fist just straight up. But they have referees and everything like
Yeah?
that, like
Okay.
holding them.
At least
wouldn't
that's a
do
little
it, bro.
safer.
Bro, they knock out people all the time, bro.
Jeez, I bet.
But you know why, bro? Because they'll put like long neck guy against the big old fat neck guy. They'll do that.
So it's
They'll
like a
do that.
comedic type thing. Like it's stupid.
No,
like,
bro. No, they're serious, bro. It's a serious thing. I'm
Just
not
look
even
it up.
joking, bro. I want
Bro,
to
that's
look it up for
good.
you guys.
You know, I used to
like
like
I'm not even joking, bro. This is a straight up real thing, bro.
extreme wrestling.
Bro, street beefs. The first thing that comes up.
Street beefs. Dang, that looks. Oh, dang. Yeah, that is legit.
Well,
Oh, they got gloves.
Yeah.
And they're in a little
That's what I'm saying.
cage thing.
That's what I'm saying. They're in a cage, bro, and it's
People
just like,
go,
bro, it's just mad people, bro, and they just
dang, that's crazy.
fight, bro.
Jamaican. What's that say? Russian.
Bro, you know if you were to get body slammed on that
Oh,
floor,
they're doing
bro,
MMA though, you see, because they got the MMA
yeah, the
gloves.
gloves. Bro, if you were to get body slammed straight on dirt, that hurts,
No,
man.
that would hurt, bro.
That
Bro,
hurts.
imagine I've slammed.
Oh, man. Oh, you can't kick a guy while he's down
Yeah,
like
you
that.
can't. Oh, that guy! I've seen that guy fight before.
Jesus
Dang.
Christ.
And he
Well,
lost.
obviously you guys aren't watching the video, but that guy just got laid out.
Bro,
Italian
he
Tyson.
doesn't even know where he's at. He doesn't even know where he.
Italian
he said,
Tyson
"God dang."
Nighttime guru.
But anyway, bro, that's
Wow.
it. They end it the moment they don't let you go again.
For
or whatever.
real?
This has nothing to do what we literally we're only talking about this, and I know I'm probably the only one that knows about this. But you know who Fuzzy Tube is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fought some guy.
On Street Beef?
No, bro, it was a straight up real amateur boxing match. Bro, he got laid out, bro. Well,
Really?
he didn't get laid out. It was 4 rounds of him just getting his face punched in. The entire time, bro.
Dang, bro. That guy's
By who?
stupid.
This guy named Slim.
Is he another YouTuber?
Another YouTuber.
Oh,
Dang.
But they were doing it for charity.
right.
They fought for charity, but it was a real fight.
I
They
heard,
raised up and everything.
I
like-
heard that KSI and
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul are gonna have a
fighting.
rematch.
Yeah, they're having a rematch.
and they're actually having
Bro,
professional
look at that
fighters.
face, bro.
Having professional fighters on the undercard. Like,
They're having
yeah, like they're having professional
you know
fights
what?
on the undercard.
You know what? Like Brendan Schaub, former UFC, he said that he could have a future in that. Logan Paul could have a future in MMA because he actually has like good technique.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, he said that. And Joe Rogan further that notion, bro. They ain't joking. Logan Paul and Jake Paul, bro, they out to make a name for themselves in the pop nation.
I mean,
Honestly,
they're being smart
I'm
about
not.
it now,
I'm
though.
not up to date with like any of that stuff or anything.
Would you
like-
fight in
Would
a
I
boxing
fight?
in a boxing match? Would you fight?
I would. I would do it in an MMA match too.
I don't know. Bro, we were talking about it today.
Actually, you know what? I was talking to somebody about that. I wouldn't do MMA. I would do boxing because I'd get scared to get knee dead in the face, bro.
I was literally talking about it today at work because
Yes.
my boss,
Elbow.
he's a UFC fanatic. So me and him talk about it all the time. Bro, I was telling him that I went to Thailand, bro. Dude, I was there.
Muay Thai.
Outside of, Muay Thai.
No Muay
I was
Thai, yeah.
outside. I walked out of a mall and they were having a straight up tournament right there. Bro, and I'm telling you, bro, they were just kicking, bro. They were kicking a wood like statue,
Yeah,
bro.
they don't joke around, bro.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro.
Bro,
you imagine they just, bah! They just with their shin, bro,
Run up
just
to you.
straight up, boom, bro, or in your chin or something, bro. I'm out,
You're
bro.
out.
I'm sent to another
You
universe.
ever seen Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No.
Dude, I think he actually really did this in real life. He was kicking a coconut tree with his bare shin, bro. Until he did 2 trees. One, I think until he cut the tree down.
Thai people do that. They kick trees to cut
until
them down.
he could at least knock off some fruit. And then when he stopped, bro, his whole shin was bloody, dude. Bloody, dude. I could never do something like that.
I can't
I've-
either.
I've gotten a
bro.
bruise on my shin before and it looked like a little baseball, but I can. You imagine how big your shin is gonna be.
For me, I feel
after that?
like you're curving your shin inside. Every time you just hit it like clack, clack, it's gonna go like
Legit.
clack,
Like they
clack.
splinter pieces off their bone like every time they do that. And then it like reforms kind of weird and bro, that must jack them up. Bro, and I've seen videos of them like just taking kicks too.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to,
the
so
stomach,
you don't
dude,
get
oh
scared.
my god.
I did MMA for one day, and the first day, and it wasn't even a real class. It was an MMA fighter who was a friend of mine. He was like, "Yo, you want to learn MMA?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." He was like, "All right, come to my house. We'll do it outside, bro." I went outside. The first thing he said, bro, like squeeze your abs and put your hands here. And I was like, okay. I was like, I'm thinking it's gonna like raise up my core strength or something. He's like, yeah. He's like, just hold it. He went, yeah. He hold it, boom, bro. He straight up hooked me, and I went, ah. I was like, oh my god. And then he was like, do it again, like so you can get used to it. I was like, oh, all right, like I can take. I was like, I took the punch. I could take one more. He's like, just one more time. I was like, all right, bro. He kicks me.
Oh my god.
And I fly to the floor, and I'm like, I can't. Bro, like I had no air, and I was hurt, bro, for like the next couple of days. I was like, oh.
Bro, it just sounded like he wanted an excuse to beat you up.
Maybe. You want to learn MMA? All right, come.
Like maybe he did, but
Remember
I
that
think,
time at the office?
yeah. But I think he was just more excited. Like you know when somebody wants to learn something you love, and you just want to show him everything. Like
Yeah.
he did it wrong. He should have started me off with a 1-2 combinations, or this is how you punch. Or this is how you use your body to punch. No, he wanted to show me the good stuff. Yeah, he wanted to show me the good stuff.
One time I had a similar experience like that, but mine was a little weird. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, it was actually really weird.
You used to show me some MMA skills when we were little.
Yeah, I know. I went
Because
to
you had like a video or something.
no, I went to Gracie Barra for like a week, and then because like you know when you do good in school, they give you like a little certificate to go to those things
Uh-huh.
and stuff.
Mhm.
Well, I went there for like a week to get like free classes and stuff. But I had another friend who was actually enrolled there. And he lived legit the house across the street to me, so I used to go with him and his dad, and they take me back home and stuff. But his dad used to show me some stuff in the garage, and we would just talk about it because that's when I was in the craze of Anderson Silva, you know, the greatest fighter
Uh-huh.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy, he was like, "Hey, come on, let me show you something." I was like, "Okay." Bro, he put me in like in a chokehold, right? But he put me in a chokehold to like it was. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's gonna sound really weird. He was like, "All right, lay on the floor." I was like, "All right." I was like, "All right, get me in a full guard."
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So
I
you're on
put-
top of him.
No. I'm under.
Oh, you're under.
And then I have my legs wrapped around, so
Oh,
I was
I
in
got
full
you.
guard from the ground. And it was weird. And he was like, "When you're in full," he's legit like. I had my legs wrapped around him, and he's looking at me from up top. Like he was like, "All right, so when you're in this position, I just put
No, that's the grossest thing
Yeah.
I've seen today,
He
bro.
was like, when you're in this position, he was
And
like,
he's arching his back in towards you.
because he's trying to talk to me. So when you're in this position, so he was like, you can he said it was like the David choke or something like that. You put your arm under their neck and squeeze their throat with your shoulder.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's not a David. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Though.
I forgot what the chokehold was called because like if they're trying to choke you from the bottom, but you're on top, you can get them back by squeezing your shoulder
I know
down
what you're
to the
talking
throat. So he was showing me how to do that, but it was weird because he's talking to me as he's basically on top of me and has his shoulder like on my throat. So I'm, I get you. I get you. Like the whole time he's talking. But afterwards he got up and I went home and I was like, oh, that was a little weird.
OSP does that.
OSP.
Oh, insane.
Pierre.
Yeah.
Thru.
George St. Pierre. Bro, the old UFC fighters, bro, they were
Oh, Von Flu choke.
Von Fluke.
Yeah, Von Flu.
Yeah. I forgot what it was called, but he had showed me at one
Bro,
point.
the Von Flu. I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, that was
You choke him from the top.
yeah.
People say
Like
that.
you're using your arm to like get right there in their neck.
People say that getting choked out isn't all that bad.
Well, it puts
Bro.
it literally just puts you to sleep. You just go to
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah. Well,
It doesn't
the
it doesn't
person
hurt.
the person doing it has to know how to do it too, because if not, they could just crush your trachea. Like if they're not being careful. Dude, my dad put me to sleep one time. And this is what it was embarrassing. It was in front of a girl that I had a crush on at the time.
Well, your dad was
And-
just playing
and
you,
some-
bro.
and
He was
some other
playing
kid.
you.
And we were like in some room or whatever back in Landstar. And then he was like, Johnny, he asked everybody, you guys want to see something funny? And everybody was like, yeah, sure. He was like, all right, Johnny, go against the wall. I was like, okay, this is my dad. I trust my dad.
Oh, he hit you.
Oh,
in the
that
neck or
little,
something?
that little,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, that game.
He
Yeah.
did that to me. He was like, all right, breathe in 20 times. I was like, okay. And as I was breathing in, he had his hand on my heart and he was pushing down on my chest as I was breathing in. And he was like, now hold your breath. And I was like, bro, I blacked out. And he let me fall to the floor. And then all I remember as I was blacked out, like I don't know how to explain it. It was super weird. I'm blacked out, but I felt this side all just like tingling. Like, you know when the TV's like on the black and white and it's like,
Yeah,
that's how
like-
my face felt.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, bro, why does it feel like this? And I'm slowly opening my eyes and I feel, bah, bah, bah. My dad's slapping me on my face so I could wake up. And as I'm waking up, I see like the girl I had a crush on and somebody else, they're like on the floor laughing their butt off. And I'm like, I'm waking up. I'm getting slapped in my face at the same time. I was like,
Bro,
what the heck just
I
happened?
did that to myself, but nobody was choking, like pushing on my chest or anything. Bro, I did that with Monster.
What do you mean?
Bro, I drank 4 Monsters.
And you blacked out?
Bro, I woke up on the floor. I remember drinking a Monster and I had a bag of sour Skittles.
Jesus Christ. Bro.
And bro, it was like I was there, and then the next thing I remember, bro, I'm on the floor and all the Skittles on the floor. And I was like, what the hell just happened, bro? And I'm like, it had to be the Monster because I wasn't doing anything else.
I don't
And then I
know.
was like, yo, I don't think I should drink Monsters anymore. But I had 2 more Monsters in the fridge. I was like,
I gotta
man,
finish
I
my
gotta
finish
drink
it. So I started drinking again.
Or maybe you have narcolepsy.
It only happened one
You
time.
blacked out.
It only happened one time.
that you know of, bro. Maybe
You're right.
Middle of the night.
I remember my friend doing that. That stupid game, and kids have died from that actually.
My mom was pissed when she found out.
I didn't do it because I was smarter than that. I just watched people do it, and my friend, bro, he was like done, dude. Like he was drooling. He was like, I'm like, bro, what's your problem, bro? What's going on? I look a little weird. But I don't know why it was such a craze. Like when I was in high school, like it was like a little trend that was going around. But nah,
Dang.
kids, don't let people choke you out.
Yeah.
It's
Lose
not
brain
smart.
cells.
You'll lose brain cells.
Big time.
Legit.
You do lose brain cells.
And sometimes they ain't prepared for you to
choke
fall.
you long enough.
And you'll hit your head.
But I was gonna say this has nothing to do with what we're talking about in any way. But I was reading today. Did you guys ever hear about the police officer who mistook her apartment for somebody else's
Yes.
apartment and she killed the
Yes.
She killed the person.
Yes.
guy? Okay, so she got convicted.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to jail for 10 years.
10 years. Yeah.
Okay. I was reading today, and it's not funny, but when you think about it, it's so like ironic or coincidental that it's kind of funny. But one of the major testimonies that was given by this one black guy that was a friend of the guy who died, the victim. And he said, yeah, like he said, I spend every day thinking like I could be the next person dying to gun violence or this and that, because he was the one that actually heard
Was
the
the cop
gunshots. Yeah, the cop was white. He's like, I could be the next one to gun violence. I think about it every day. You know, I was the one that actually, he was the one that actually heard the gunshots. So he was like there on the scene. So 10 days after his testimony, he was killed by somebody shot him dead.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's not funny, but
It's ironic.
it's so ironic that I wanna like kind of laugh a little bit about it because of course I don't want anybody dying. But it's like, bro, when you think about it, like, bro, like I would hate to die from gun violence. The next day, bro, get shot in the face, bro. That's crazy.
I saw something on social media
about that
where people are
Upset about it.
they're saying that was an execution, basically.
Yeah, like
someone
somebody
assassinated him because of the witness.
There's no suspects or motive yet. But I was just
he was shot in the face.
Yeah, he was shot in the
legit
face.
In the face. Once in the chest, I think, and once in the face.
That's execution style.
Yeah, that's execution style.
What was crazy?
And they took his ID too, so that it would be harder to ID him.
Yeah,
at least that's what I heard. So, yeah, that whole situation, that whole trial is kind of crazy, man. It's like, first off, how do you walk into your bro? That's like either you're drugged up, right?
Drunk,
you're not in the right state of mind, or you're like knowingly doing something.
That's why they convicted her, because they were saying like there's no way that she parked in the 4th level parking garage, which is open air, but she always parks in the 3rd because her is in the 3rd, so it's not open. Like, she would have seen that the front door is a different color, the floor mat's a different color, that the furniture inside her house is not the same. Like, there was so many things that, like, but she says, I did a 13 and a half hour shift, and I was like, okay, I can see that.
Know, but they also, in the witness testimony, there was, the guy, he said that he heard them having like they were talking to each other before it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
when to her, she said like, somebody's in here. Who are you?
Yeah,
this and that, and then
he was trying to diffuse the situation,
and blow.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. It doesn't look good for sure.
You want to know what's so funny about it? What's so funny about it is that they like put it up like it's like a member of the church. Like they had like a strong vigil about it, that like they were able to forgive the killer, you know, because of God and everything. And when they go through it, it's like, you think that she would have thought that it's not her apartment when she smells all the weed that's in the room. And it's like, and they just talk about how much weed he used to smoke because he was using it to treat ADHD. And I'm like, you probably shouldn't be talking about how he's a deacon in the church or whatever the heck it is that he was in church. And they had like a vigil and everything for him, and I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah. What I read on social wow. What I read on social media about it was that like it's more on a serious note, but it's like, obviously if roles were reversed, if it was a black woman or man who shot a white guy, like,
they always say that.
Honestly, bro, do you think 10 years is enough?
They wanted to give her life,
and she got 10 years.
Okay.
Okay, so it works like, okay, first degree is when you premeditate, right?
Yeah.
So
it wasn't first degree.
It wasn't. So what did they get her on? It was 2nd or 3rd? 2nd.
No, I don't know. I don't know what they get her on.
What state is this to? Because that probably matters too.
Cool, bro. Like I said, I just saw it on social media. Like if roles were reversed, that the person would have got a longer sentence.
I mean, maybe, I don't know, man. That's such a case by case thing. It's possible that might be the case. Like, but you have to factor in so many things. You have to factor in who's judging the case, who the jury is, all the circumstances surrounding the case. Like, there's a lot of things that fall into it. You can't just say black and white, that would be the case, but I can definitely see why they would feel that way, for sure. I saw that...
The jury that convicted Geiger was largely made up of women and people of color.
Oh, well, I mean, the woman part doesn't matter because she's a woman. So, if anything, that would, you know...
Oh, is that the woman?
Would offset it.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, it's a white woman. I saw that video of his brother forgiving her.
Yeah.
And like embracing her and stuff. That's powerful and all. Like, you know, that's pretty much the embodiment of God's love and forgiveness, but
That's hard.
at the
bro.
same time, it's like, yeah, like, would you be able to do that? Honestly,
There's a preacher who did it. I forget who exactly it is.
I know. Yeah, I remember what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
That his son-in-law killed his daughter, and he forgave him afterwards, like in the jail. But if I would be able to do it, I would like to say that I would be able to do it. But obviously, man,
I don't know. I'd be pissed.
I just
bro.
wouldn't even want to be in that situation.
Yeah,
Like if I ever
and so soon after it happened too. Like, it hasn't even been like years or anything, bro.
It's
This
literally right
happened recently. You know, it happened not too long ago for him to already.
And then the judge gave her a Bible, and people were pissed, bro. People were pissed that,
Well, I
he,
mean,
that he,
you
she
know,
hugged her and
she's
gave her the Bible.
she's still a human, and if we go by, you know,
She was convicted of second-degree murder.
secondary, okay, she's still human, and if we as believers, you know, honestly go by what our Bible says, you know, any sin can be forgiven. So
Mhm.
she's, you know, none of us are deserving. So if there's a chance to like save her soul at the end of all this, then you shouldn't deny someone that chance. I get you might be angry at that person, but there's no reason to like want to condemn them to eternal damnation, you know. But it's a tough situation. It really is. It's
That's
sad.
crazy.
All the violence, gun violence, and the race issues. It's, man, I feel like it's been going on forever.
And think about how much
Every-
crap she's probably gonna get in prison too, because she's a cop.
They'll have to put her in like
Confined,
Separate,
yeah, like
solitary
protective,
confinement or
yeah.
something.
because there's definitely a lot of women of color in prison. So I don't think that would go too well for her.
But you know what? And you think that they would like take care of their own? You know what I'm saying? I watched this one video on YouTube of this guy. A cop was called to a scene, and when he went to the scene, it was a guy and a girl. And the guy had been attacked by somebody. And they found out that it was the guy was attacked by the girl's husband because he found out that they were having an affair.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like jogging or something, and he just pulled up in his car, came out and just attacked him and just beat the hell out of him. And then when the cop was doing all this investigation for like 20 minutes, never asked the name of the guy, of the perpetrator. So then finally, like, he gets all the statements and he talks to the lady and he's like, okay, who's the perpetrator? My husband. Okay, what's his name? And she says his name, and then he like waits and he's like this guy, like as in officer, whatever it is. And then she's like, yes. And bro, all you hear, because I'm watching the body cam video. He turns around, he's like, oh crap, oh god. He's like, oh man. Then he just like, I need a supervisor out here, and I'm just like, dang, bro. And like, when you're watching it, the guy already told him, like, if you want to press charges on him, you should do it. Like, if like, I know you're not asking for my advice, but if it were me, I would do it, because like, if he's gone this far, like, you don't know how much further he can go. This and that, so you should put a restraining order on him. Then when he found out that it was him, he went up to him. He's like, you know, you can file if you want to. If you don't want to, I can understand that as well. You don't have to if you don't want to. And I'm just like, man, like, that must be tough. Like, if it was one of you we whatever, it was like, yo, Jonathan's been, you know, he's
convicted for murder. Y'all helping me
I'm
hide
like,
the body.
what? Yeah, but like, if I came up to you and I was like, bro, I killed somebody, bro.
I look at you and be like,
and
what you want?
Why are you telling me, bro?
You wouldn't
Don't
help
get
me,
me
bro?
involved.
Making me an accomplice, bro.
You wouldn't help me? You wouldn't help me?
Bro, I cannot confess that on
I'll help you out
recording.
real quick, bro. Let me just dial 911. We'll get this
I'm
solved.
gonna be
We
honest.
found the dead body.
I'm gonna be honest. I've thought about that before. I would start crying because I'm like, bro, I have to take you to jail. I have to call the cops, bro.
Yeah, like, I can't just ruin my whole life.
Yeah, I can't
and
ruin my life for you.
destroy my family because, you know, you killed
Oh,
someone.
yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, what do you want me to do?
That's why I won't call you guys. I call people for my job. The guys at my job,
Call
I'm
some
convinced.
That they'll help you hide a body.
Bro, I'm not joking, bro. I'm not even joking. I'm not even gonna say their names, bro, to protect them. There's individuals in my job Hey, good thing we only have 20 followers because, yo, there's people on my job that I've said it. I have somebody whose uncle is an assassin. He's a hitman.
That's the first time I heard you say that, bro.
Nah,
I've said that before.
Bro,
That he has the gun with the bag to catch the shell casings.
Bro, I missed that then.
Maybe you weren't here that day, but bro, I'm saying like that kind of stuff, bro. Come on,
Dang, bro. That's crazy. Bro, that'd be crazy. Imagine if you were an assassin, dude.
No.
The
Think
life
about
you
it this
live,
way.
bro.
Think
How do
about
you even get
I think it's
paid?
less glamorous than it is in the movies. to be
Yeah, for
honest.
sure.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. If you're watching it in movies, it has to come from somewhere.
Yeah. But honestly, like you just mentioned John Wick right now. Do you think that there's like a club or an association for assassins?
100%.
You think so?
100%.
I wouldn't be surprised.
100%. There's honor amongst thieves.
Thieves, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's something lurking in the dark web somewhere.
It's called the dark web, the black web, the black market.
Yeah,
It's
a whole nother internet, bro.
Yeah, it's a whole nother internet. But that's how you get those like surprise care packages, those like boxes that you're not supposed to open. You ever seen those videos?
Yeah, dude,
when they
those
open
are-
it, it's like people's heads in it and stuff like that.
body parts and stuff,
Mhm.
bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, you could buy it on the dark web, and they sent you a box. It's like a care package, and when you open it up, you don't know what's in it. You just
Yeah.
buy it. You're just buying a box, and in that box, it could have like I seen one that has like stolen phones, stolen laptops, shoes, and then it goes to like dead rabbits. I saw one that had a hand in it.
Bro, that's crazy, dude. My girlfriend was telling me about the dark web. Like she saw a video of like I think somebody opening a care package.
Your girl?
Yeah, she said that was freaking scary.
Yeah,
That's
it's
that's a rabbit hole you can go down into. I remember I had that little phase of going like reading about all those snuff films and watching some, and
I watched like
All
2
that.
snuff films, and it ruined my
like
my moral like.
like a piece of your soul
Yeah.
leaves after you watch that.
Bro, I was getting a haircut one time, and my barber was like, "Yo, have you seen the video of this guy getting his head shot off?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Watch it, bro." He already had it ready, bro. And
Yeah.
it was a guy with a machine gun shooting, bro. The way that I explain it, it's like a watermelon. Like if you were to shoot a watermelon and you see all the pieces like flying out like that, that's what it was like.
Dude, I
Think about it. That's some guy's head.
had a friend in high school who used to show us videos like that, but it was like animal abuse videos. Like in the Middle East, bro, they were legit just emptying rounds on the camel, bro. And like the camel was like wailing, and bro, like it legit looked like holes just like psst, psst,
Bro, I saw
dripping.
one.
Bro, they threw a dog off a roof. Dude, they threw a dog off the roof.
Bro, did you see the one where they were like stabbing this guy and they were stabbing him with like hammers and like knives, screwdrivers, and all this stuff, and they were like going in and doing like all of this.
Yeah, what was that? Like 2 guys, 1 hammer, something like that.
Something like it was something like that. It's something
Yeah.
like that. I seen that, bro.
And
I
they
was
beat
like,
him with the hammer until his face
yeah,
was
they
like
beat him in the face
unrecognizable.
with the hammer and
Yeah.
everything, bro.
Yep.
That's
And
crazy, dude.
bro, I've seen some where like they execute girls, the cartel, like with chainsaws and stuff.
Oh, bro, I saw one, bro, where they're holding her head and she's like, no, bro, and they stab her because she was holding her neck. They stab her, so she tries to do that, and right when she does that, they pull her hair back and they just like, God,
With a
God,
machete,
with a
bro.
machete, bro.
And it's like dull too.
It's a dull one. I saw one where they had a guy like tied up on a log. He was like this. He was like this on a log. Bro, and then they just, it was like super sharp, bro. With a machete, they just went, "Coop," and his head just fell out, bro. And they bring the phone to his face, and his eyes are still moving.
Yeah, you're still alive for a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're
Bro,
like,
but
like
it
10
was,
seconds.
but it was
after.
one. It was like one more. They just went, clunk, and his head just popped
Oh,
off.
that's crazy.
Yeah, we live in a dark world, man. Very dark world. And to take this podcast to a less depressing state,
I know, for real.
let's talk about Chipotle
Yeah,
and
or
how they're-
Chipotle, how people say it.
Chipotle.
Chipotle, Chipotle.
They're opening a new one here in Central Florida area, apparently with the first drive-through here in Florida.
Yeah.
So good news for all you Chipotle fans. I'm more of a Moe's guy myself when it
Me
comes
too.
to that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
I prefer
actually-
Moe's.
Yeah, I do too.
But pretty interesting. Who would have thought Chipotle would revolutionize the food scene by introducing something that's been introduced over 50 years ago?
Yeah, legitimately. I mean, and it
It's
only
about
matters,
time, though, too,
and it only
for real.
matters to burrito eaters like Moe's and Chipotle. That's it, and Qdoba.
Qdoba. Who eats at Qdoba, bro?
From here
I
does.
haven't even heard of Qdoba.
Bro, it's the cheaper version of Chipotle.
Really?
It's exactly the same
It's
food.
Chipotle.
Yeah, it's Chipotle. It's the same exact food as Chipotle. Not, you know how Moses, like, they have their own menu. No. Bro, Qdoba is exactly the same as Chipotle, just cheaper, bro.
Really?
It's
Quality-wise,
it's
too,
like
or
Aldi's.
quality-wise,
It's
too.
like Aldi's is to Whole Foods.
Yeah, legit.
Qdoba.
Yeah,
It's like
but
Walmart and Publix.
I've barely seen any here in this area.
There's
to be
one in
honest.
UCF.
I haven't seen one.
Yeah,
That's the only
towards
one.
Orlando.
UCF.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
I mean-
like that's surprising because you think like given the income in this area, there'd be more Qdobas than
There was a Qdoba in
Chipotle's.
Boston when we went, remember?
I don't remember that.
Okay, well, there was one there.
I don't remember that.
But Chipotle's right now in a really big lawsuit, though.
Yeah, also bad news for
They're
Chipotle.
getting sued.
So much for getting out of the.
They're
the
getting
dark side of
sued
stuff.
because this is why they're getting sued. They failed to give estimates of work schedules 2 weeks in advance.
Oh.
So like they would tell you like, hey, you work today or you work tomorrow. And they're not getting paid for clopenings. Like when you close and open. Like you close the night and then you open the next day.
in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're not getting compensated for those. So they're getting sued by New York City.
Oh
Damn.
snap!
They violated New York City's Fair Work Week law. More than 30 employees from 5 different Brooklyn locations filed complaints.
As long as it's not like a health food thing or anything like that. you
Well,
know what?
Yeah,
Well-
for once it's
Well,
not
they
that.
had,
with
they did
Chipotle.
have that though.
Bro, you
Before,
did
yeah.
have that?
They did have that for a bit.
They had the norovirus outbreak, and they also had E. coli
Yeah, they had
in their veggies.
Yeah, they had to take all their veggies back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lettuce. They had to take the lettuce.
For
out.
me, I don't see Chipotle making it out of some of their, infamous news.
Bro, it's like, how do they survive so many like terrible
lawsuits
press,
and stuff.
like,
Yeah.
like
I
related
don't know,
things?
bro. People just still love their food, man.
Yeah,
I love
it's
Chipotle,
white
bro.
people, bro.
No,
I don't really
love
like Chipotle that much. That's the
My
thing.
mom loves
It's
Chipotle, too.
overrated.
It's so expensive.
It is expensive. I'll give you that.
That's why I stopped eating at Chick-fil-A.
Tijuana Flats is way better.
Nah, bro, I can't go that far.
Tijuana Flats is better.
Mm.
I've only been there 2 times and I didn't like both times.
Yeah, I've only ordered like pickup from Tijuana Flats. Like I've never like
I've
sat
been
down
inside.
in a restaurant eaten or anything, but I've had people bring me Tijuana Flats. And
I
had it,
like
and
Tijuana
really
Flats.
liked it.
I compared to Chipotle, but Chipotle is not bad. Like it's good, but I'm not in love with it. And to be fair, I don't really like Mexican food that much, so it's rare that I'll go to any
I don't
of those
even
places I
consider it
mentioned.
Mexican.
But
It's Tex-Mex.
yeah, it's Tex-Mex technically, yeah. But
They used to say that
Given.
Chipotle, Tex-Mex,
yeah,
Mexican.
real Mexican
And
food
then
is
now
like
they changed
Taco
to
Bell,
Mexican,
you know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
yeah, authentic.
That's authentic right there.
Yeah, but I don't know how that company has survived so much bad press. Though.
This
This is the third time.
Random. Nothing. Someone because you just mentioned Mexicans. My dad was telling me a
No,
joke.
here comes the racist stuff.
I thought it was funny, but because I saw Rambo: Last Blood. I don't know if you guys seen it or anything.
No, I haven't seen it.
But like some of it takes place in Mexico. But it's true. Rambo is not a racist at all. Man, he kills white people. He kills Hindu Vietnamese people, like Asian people, black people, white people, Hispanics. He killed a bunch of Mexicans in that movie, bro. Dude.
Was it like the cartel?
Bro, he pulls out with a straight up one of those turret guns out of his barn.
Bro, imagine.
Bro, you saw it?
No, I just saw the
Nah.
trailers. That's
Bro, this movie, it was
He
an
did
okay
that
movie.
twice. He did it with the Vietnams too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, that one was crazy. Dude, their heads were popping off
Yeah,
like,
like they were blowing up. Yeah.
But bro, this Rambo movie that just came out, I took my girlfriend on a date to Lakeland, and we went to the drive-in theater to go watch it.
Uh-huh.
The quality wasn't that good and stuff, but like we're sitting in the car, and the whole time we're just like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. This guy's like so freaking brutal, and he's so old, dude. He's 70-something years old, dude.
Yeah.
He's like 73 years old, and you see this guy like he does guerrilla warfare. He doesn't fight people one-on-one.
Yeah.
So like he hides and wait for people to come, and then he kills
Wait,
them.
what did you say?
Guerrilla warfare.
Gorilla?
Gorilla.
Oh,
Gorilla.
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 Yeah.
Gorilla.
Gorilla's the monkey.
So how do you
Oh,
say
yeah.
gorilla then?
Gorilla.
No, guerrilla warfare is with a U.
Gorilla and gorilla.
Gorilla. Gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, gorilla
Is
and,
the
and gorilla.
gorilla is the animal.
Oh my god, I can't even say it now. Or gorilla. Or gorilla.
Straight up monkeys fighting everywhere.
They at work the other day, bro. Honestly, I don't like. I'm not even gonna say where I work anymore because we definitely do stuff that any other place you get fired for. But we were watching this video of a monkey, a chimpanzee, who was jacking off, and he came on his own face.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He was jacking off, and he came on his own face, like he did it upside down like this.
Oh my god. Yo, monkeys are nasty,
Bro,
dude.
we were watching that. At work, bro.
Dude, I couldn't do that at
Some
my
animal
job,
porno, bro.
Like what? Like my old job. You probably could do it because you're around guys.
Bro,
Right?
it's girls too.
Girls too.
Yes, that's the thing.
Oh, never mind.
Bro, some girls say the worst. Bro, this one girl was saying, "Hey guys, I just found out I'm allergic to rubber." You know what that means?
Oh,
Bro, we're like, what the heck are you talking
Bruh.
about?
dang.
You guys don't have an HR department?
Yeah, bro, we get videotaped. We have cameras on the floor videotaping us, and then you get an email later on.
That's funny.
Hey,
I
you know what you did last summer.
But I don't think they have any audio because they don't say
I
anything
think that makes
about.
the videos even funnier, bro. I would love to be the guy in the camera room just watching like the stupid stuff people
You
do.
could watch. You could walk into the security room and they have all the TVs up. You can watch it.
Yeah.
I've seen
That's funny.
I've seen some monkey videos too, bro. They're nasty. I've seen like one where they're
He
like,
was peeing in his own mouth.
yes, that
I
one.
saw that.
One
He
where
was
they're
like this.
having sex on top of a dude's head, and another one where like he was scratching his butt or something, and then he smelled it and he fainted.
Oh, that's the old one. That's like that's the OG monkey video. He's like, He goes, he just like falls down the tree. My favorite is like the monkeys flinging poop at people like at zoos and
yeah.
stuff. And then the monkey, he goes, but he like hurdles it like a lacrosse, like a lacrosse thing. He goes, and they take off. They're like,
That's like the hippo one that you see them when they're like, "Oh, is it you?" Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, starts
The
flying.
poop is everywhere.
You haven't seen
Yeah.
that one, bro?
Bro, I've seen one where the monkey flung it, and bro, it hit a grandma right in the face, dude. You see the video? She's like, "Oh my god!" It's like everywhere.
No, you're joking. You're joking. Oh my god, that's hilarious,
biggest fart.
World's biggest fart,
The
the
hippo.
hippo.
bro. It's hilarious. I want
Like
you to hear
literally
it too,
type
bro.
that into YouTube, and you'll
Yo,
see the
I
video we're talking about.
I just typed hippo fart. It came up.
I'm sure you guys have seen it because it went viral for for a while because of how
I probably
ridiculous
have
it
seen
is.
it. Oh. I hope you guys can hear the audio.
Bro, there's no way that's the actual fart, is it? That's not edited in. Bro, there's no way that's the actual
They
fart.
probably they probably like overdubbed it with a louder fart.
Bro, that's so loud. There is
Bro, it
no
flung
way.
poop everywhere, bro.
Bro, yeah, that's nasty, dude. That's disgusting.
We over here talking about poop.
Yeah. So we found out some of y'all don't like the poop stories. So instead of talking about our own poop stories, we'll talk about other people's.
We'll talk
and
about
other
animal
animals'
poop.
All right. We have to compromise.
No, but I believe there's balance to everything in this life, and
Okay, thanks.
transitioning from perfectly balanced as all things should be. As we transition from depressing to funny to sad, we're gonna go back to the more serious before we end off this podcast, because there's something we need to discuss and how silly it is that the city of Portland has decided to remove urinals from a city building. because, quote unquote, what was the quote of how like
By genome or something
we are
like
no
that.
longer living in the days of
The era.
antiquated
Yeah.
days.
While
where-
urinals
there we go.
or use less waters than toilets, they are a relic of a bygone era when men and women were recognized as biologically different.
That's
Which is-
legit what the article says. The article says
You want to read it?
urinals are relics of a bygone era where men and women were recognized as biologically different. So, I guess newsflash, I guess we're the same as women. Apparently, that's what this article is saying, and that we're all living in the past if we think otherwise.
So what you're saying is I can walk into a girl's bathroom and just start taking a piss.
Yes, because we're all the same.
And when they say, "What are you doing?" I'm a woman.
You could
No,
do hold on. You
in
could do that
this
in
case-
Portland though.
In Portland, you can.
Yeah.
I'm a man, but you're a woman, but it doesn't matter because we're still the same. That's what they're
so
saying.
you know what that tells me? That means that when I go into the bathroom in Portland and I drop the most heinous dookie ever.
Oh my God, who's in here? It's
A
me.
man. I'm gonna say a man, sir. A man. Nah. You imagine. No, you imagine. You're taking a dump and you're like, "Gee, who the hell is taking? Oh, I'm sorry." It's
Yeah.
like some other girl.
Bro, who left this bloody pad in the toilet?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So
We're not supposed to
definitely,
talk about poop anymore, guys.
definitely not like I don't even want to visit the city of Portland now because of how dumb the city is. That is the most stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. And to think that the actual city, the people who run the city itself, who are voted into
Yeah, but it's
leadership,
only in one building, though.
it doesn't matter.
I know, but
it
that's
is
where
the
it
start
starts,
of
too.
the supreme, like it is the start of something so stupid in that city that
Yeah, but you know what? This
it's
makes no
scary.
sense.
It's
Look,
terrifying to
this
think
makes no
about
sense right here.
spreading.
It says
across the
we
country.
will continue to have gender specific, so male and female, multi-stall restrooms that are readily available to any employee that prefers to use one, but there will be no urinals in any restroom in the building. This will give us flexibility we need for any future changes in signage.
That's
What does
stupid
that
though.
mean?
So
Future changes.
it means that the bathrooms are still male and still female. They just don't have any urinals. Okay, girls don't
For
have
the
urinal anyway.
future.
Yeah, if they need to change the signs in the future.
That's so stupid. That is stupid.
I
I'm
don't
sorry
know.
if like
It seems
if
like the
you-
start
if
of
you
something
believe in
sketchy.
that whole, the same that what they're saying there that they're biologically the same or whatever. That's stupid. If you're bringing into account urinals are convenient. Okay,
These free-for-all restrooms, a dream come true for perverts, will be on the first, third, and 15th floors. That's accurate though. That's accurate. Because if I was just some random guy, I'm like, yo, you're telling me I could walk into a girl's bathroom, see all that they doing. I'm in there. You know, as not me, as somebody else. You know.
Right, hypothetical.
Yeah, hypothetical. I'll be in there. I'll be in there like swimwear, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm about to dive in.
Oh.
Okay, so the article has I can't even say the word. How do you say it?
Don't ask
What do you-
me.
I
I'm
don't
the
even
worst
know.
person. I'm the worst person here to ask.
Sensational?
Sensationalized it. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. And reading it thoroughly now, like again, this kind
It's
of
like
comes off.
it's like an act for the future.
This kind of comes off as a satirical article,
Yeah.
to be honest, and they're just being a little facetious.
Bro, but you know what's crazy?
With their
It's just
first
so
comment.
funny,
Look
bro.
how much money they wasted
Shit,
to
a
do
dream
it.
come true for perverts.
Yeah, because that comment kind of gives it away.
$195 million just to get rid of urinals.
That's so stupid. How many bathrooms do
I
you
don't
have with
understand.
urinals
I
in
thought
them?
Portland was a liberal city, and I thought like
It is.
I
That's
thought
a
the
liberal
thing, the
thing.
whole thing. No, but I thought the whole thing also was trying to conserve water, like we're trying to save the planet here. And
Toilets spend more water than urinals do, though.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
The article even says that.
like urinals are more efficient.
What? The whole point of this is y'all stupid.
Yeah, and to be honest, even without this thing, like Portland seems kind of stupid to me because of how liberal they are over there.
The transgender revolution denies men and women the privacy of using the bathroom with members of the same sex. Many men have abused Target's gender-neutral bathrooms and changing rooms to spy on women in various states of undress. While the urinal ban and other gender-neutral bathroom changes are not intended to facilitate this disgusting behavior, there is no way to prevent such abuses with such a policy. So basically, this article is bashing it.
Yeah.
But it's true. That's true.
No, it is true. It's really dumb. And honestly, it's like it is coming off as satirical now that I read it, but it doesn't surprise me that would take place because it's already happened in certain places like Target, and I see us moving that way in the future. And it's so stupid, man. These liberals, man, I swear, bro, I sound like such a Republican right now, but I'm talking about the extreme liberals, bro. They're so stupid, dog. Like it's so dumb, the things that they do, honestly. I don't know. It's a scary thought to think where this world's going, the direction it's going in. So that's all on that subject. But let's finish off with something a little more lighthearted to take my mind off,
I don't know which one to
social
choose.
issues.
I got one. Would you rather use a toilet or a urinal?
It depends on what I'm using it for.
Would you rather be a man or a woman?
Would you rather be a man's woman or a man's lady or a lady's man?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I'd rather be a ladies' man.
Yeah.
Would you rather carry a purse or not?
I would rather carry a purse. There's more compartments for me to carry more things that I need.
Bro, I seen that show, Adam Ruins Everything,
Yeah.
and he was talking about how like that's like the man purse is like actually like a good thing, and it's only like looked down upon because the social cues and stuff. But that guy, I don't know, he's kind of annoying, bro. Like like that show, like I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of it. I'm like, bro, it's cool that you're informing people and all, but he fulfills the title of the show very well. Like he ruins everything. Like it's kind of annoying. Like, all right, bro, shut up. I don't really care that much. Like, I'm just gonna keep doing things the way I'm doing them because it's the way I do things. You don't need to question me. All right.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Just pick one, bro.
Oh, bro. There's like
Bro,
10 that I would do. This is an easy one though.
That's hands down.
Would you rather be in a real life version of The Walking Dead or a real life version of Game of Thrones?
bro?
Game of Thrones,
But
100%.
the thing is,
100%.
okay, if you're talking about Game of Thrones,
season 8 or the beginning?
but who are you in Game of Thrones? Because that's also a really big thing.
You're just a regular person.
If you're a commoner in Game of Thrones, okay, that's, I don't know, because those people live in really tough conditions. Like honestly, bro, like
Might as well
you've
be
been
The Walking Dead type conditions.
like the people of Flea Bottom, bro, like where Davos is from. Remember when the queen was walking through all that naked? All those people, bro. You want to be amongst all those people, bro? Oh, there's some rough people there. There's some rough looking people, bro. You have to deal with pestilence. You have to deal with there could be famines, shortage of food at any time, and you're screwed. You got nothing you could do. You could get raped if you're a woman. Like it's an everyday thing.
Yeah, you
just get mugged, murdered, any point. Like
nothing.
I don't know. That's rough. That's kind of rough. If I was royalty, okay, yeah, for sure, Game of Thrones. But
if you're just a regular person, I would.
If you're a regular person in Walking Dead, you're a
to
survivor, so you have to be doing something right. So,
and if it's like the way it is, they deteriorate.
Right, so it gets easier as it goes along. The only thing is you have to worry about other humans at a certain point.
Yeah.
So.
Like where the show is right
now.
now.
Let me ask you this question: would you rather gain the knowledge on if there's a God or alien life?
Well, we're Christians, so obviously alien life, right? Because we already know the first answer.
Yeah, I was already thinking that. if I were to gain the knowledge of if there's a God, I don't know if that would help me.
I think that would kill your faith.
Yeah.
Yeah. To an extent.
That sucks. Would you rather eat a cat and dog food sandwich or make out with a cactus? You have to eat the whole sandwich, then you have to make out for 60 seconds. I'm making out with a cactus.
I'll eat the dog.
So,
food sandwich.
So with dog and cat meat in it?
Yep.
Doesn't say I can't season it. Doesn't say I can't do other stuff with it. So I'll do that.
Because I know
God knows I probably already ate dog and cat. So
your dad would make like a tocino.
Yeah,
Échale
bro.
ajo y ponle un poquito de sazón.
He probably puts it a pincho and everything.
Yeah, bro. You probably
Pincho
have,
perro,
bro.
pincho perro.
You guys love Chinese food so much. You probably, who knows?
Bro, I love Chinese food, dog. Dude, I wanted to eat Chinese food today. And I called them mad excited. It went straight to voice. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I Googled it. They're closed on Mondays. I was like, dang. I was pissed.
Imagine it was closed for food violations.
Nah, bro.
Popeyes in my neighborhood closed for a food violation. Bro, like they shut that. The whole
Bro,
thing down,
it was at a Popeyes. Or no, it was
Love that
Church's.
chicken from
Was it Church's chicken that they had the rat fall into the
Popeyes.
the grease? It was Popeyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably was my Popeyes. I don't eat there,
But anyways,
I'm at Zaxby's now.
it's
bro.
actually anyway. But
Oh, Zaxby's is so
anyways,
good, bro.
Their chicken
right?
is so white, bro.
See, bro, Zaxby's is good, bro.
So good.
it's all right though.
I only get one thing, bro. The Cajun Club.
It's good. The Buffalo one.
No, just Cajun Club.
Oh no, the Buffalo one is
The Buffalo one's
banger.
Have you had the Cajun Club, bro? It's so freaking good. And when at least where I go to get it, man, the meat is perfect.
There's no
Every
Zaxby's near
time.
us. The closest one is on
In
John
St. Cloud,
Young.
no.
Yeah.
Narcoossee. You have to go to Narcoossee.
Nah, it's too far for me.
Yeah. That's the closest one. Well, they have one in Point Siena.
They have one in John Young.
John Young? Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
By the
But
church.
I'm debating right now if I want to go grab
They're probably
it.
closed, aren't they?
No, they close at 10.
well, it's
Oh, yeah,
9:26.
I'm not gonna make it.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All
I
right.
need to go get that.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna say that one.
I know, but it's just funny.
Anyway, ready? 1, 2, 3.
With that being said, Le Patchy le podcast is out.
We're in.
Deuce.
Ah,
Deuce.
ah,
Deuce.
ah,
Deuce.
ah,
Deuce.
ah,
Deuce.
ah, ah.